The hidden dangers of being too nice and how to protect yourself. We're often told to be kind, helpful, and put others before ourselves. But no one really warns us about the downside of being too nice. The truth is, kindness doesn't always come back the way we expect. Many generous people end up feeling drained, financially, emotionally, and even physically because they give more than they can handle. In extreme cases, being overly caring can even put your well-being at risk. Let's look at 8 negative effects of being too nice, and then explore 4 powerful ways to stop people from taking advantage of your kindness. 8. Dangers of being too nice. 1. You expect too much from others. When you give constantly, you start expecting others to do the same. But people won't always return the effort. As the Stoics taught, peace comes from accepting things as they are, not from depending on others to make us happy. If you always put others first, they'll get used to it and assume you'll handle everything. This leaves you drained, disappointed, and feeling unappreciated. The truth is, they're not failing you, they're simply taking care of themselves, which is exactly what you should be doing too. People will rely on you. Too much humans are creatures of habit. If you make a routine of always helping, people will start to expect it. Over time, they'll rely on you instead of taking responsibility for themselves. Eventually, your help will no longer be seen as kindness. It will be taken for granted. And don't expect those same people to remind you to care for yourself. Most won't, because it would mean they'd have to step up themselves. Your own goals will be ignored. Constantly putting others first can push your own dreams and responsibilities aside. Sometimes people use helping as a distraction from facing their own struggles, like loneliness or fear. But avoiding yourself only makes things worse. Sooner or later, you'll have to deal with your own problems. And by then, you'll be exhausted from carrying everyone else's burdens. Remember, self-care is not selfish. You must look after yourself first in order to truly help others. People may see you as weak without boundaries. People may begin to see you as someone who can be used. Instead of respecting your kindness, they'll think of you as easy. They see. Moment you start saying no, though, something shifts. People begin to respect you. Boundaries show strength, self-control, and self-respect. They help you filter out users and attract people who truly value you. You'll attract users, not real friends. When you give too much, relationships can become one-sided. Some people will only show up when they need something, not because they care about you. It's similar to how coworkers only meet during work. They rarely spend time together outside. If your relationships are based only on what you provide, they won't feel genuine. That's why setting limits is essential to protecting your time, energy, and dignity. You'll attract negative people. The kind of people you attract often depends on your energy. If you overgive, you'll exhaust yourself and lower your emotional vibration. This tends to draw in needy or negative people, those who only want to take, complain, or use you. But when your energy is strong and positive, you naturally attract people who are kind, joyful, and uplifting. Protecting your energy is just as important as protecting your wallet. You could develop bad habits. Overgiving can create stress and emptiness, which sometimes leads to unhealthy habits like overeating, drinking, or gambling. You may not notice it at first, but the people who care about you probably will. It's natural to get defensive when someone points it out, but their concern usually comes from love. Listening to honest feedback can help you break harmful cycles before they get worse. People might be suspicious of you. Strangely, being too nice can make others doubt your motives. Since genuine kindness is rare, some may assume you're trying to manipulate them or hiding something. This doesn't mean you should stop being kind. It just means your kindness should be balanced, authentic, and not overdone. That way, you'll avoid giving the wrong impression. 4. Ways to protect yourself. Now that we've seen the dangers, here are 4 practical strategies to stop people from taking advantage of you while still being kind. Listen to your feelings. If helping makes you feel busy, tired, angry, or used, it's time to pay attention. Don't lie to yourself. Recognize when giving is harming your well-being. Notice how your body and emotions respond. If helping drains you, it's a sign to slow down and rebalance. Don't be afraid to say no. The Stoics taught that self-control is key, and one of the best ways to practice it is by saying no. Your time and energy are valuable, and not every request deserves them. Saying no can feel uncomfortable at first because we're taught it's negative, but the truth is, it's freeing. Try practicing in front of a mirror if needed. Remember, every no protects your freedom, your balance, and your health. Reserve time and space for your self-discipline and self-respect also mean giving yourself personal time. Schedule moments in your week for rest, hobbies, or activities you enjoy, whether that's exercising, drawing, or just drinking tea while listening to music. Take this time seriously. If someone asks for help during it, politely decline or suggest another time. Protecting your space shows that you value yourself, and others will learn to value you too. Distance yourself from energy vampires. Some people constantly drain your energy with complaints, negativity, or demands. These energy vampires won't change because complaining gives them a sense of purpose. The healthiest choice is to step back. Protect your mental health by avoiding relationships that only exhaust you. Your time and energy should go to people who lift you up, not drag you down. Final thoughts. According to Stoic wisdom, the best path in life is balance. Too little generosity makes us selfish, but too much leaves us drained of time, energy, and even money. The solution is moderation. Be kind, but not at the cost of your own health and happiness. Care for yourself first, then give to others in a balanced way. And if you're ever unsure, remember the most powerful word: no.